Hello everyone, and I want to remind you that the Serpents Open Winter 2019 tournament hosted by Order of the Serpent Sword is coming up. December 21st is when it begins, but the deadline to sign up is rapidly approaching, and that day is December 18th. I have it highlighted right here at 11:59 p.m. Eastern. That is the last time to sign up. So guys, what are you waiting for? Get involved. So we already have 18 people playing. That is so cool. So I already did a video on the rules, but one rule has changed, that you have to have a single, you're going to choose a single faction unless you go, what would you call that? Random, which means you have a chance of getting all three. So here are the participants. Here's Group A, Group B, we got Group C, Group D, and we got a Group E. So as you can see, we got some rando factions, some Aeon players, some people who don't have factions picked out at all. You are probably going to be disqualified if you don't change that by the 18th. So get on that, guys. And we got Aeon, some Cybran, some Aeon, not a whole lot of, we got a couple of UEF here too. So I just want to remind you guys that this is happening, whether you're involved or not, whether you're signed in correctly or not. I want to remind you guys to sign in. Look right here, guys. You have to sign in 15 minutes before the match begins. Actually, it's right here. So click the check-in button at least 15 minutes beforehand, or yeah, I think so, like that. So these rules apply to both days, so don't screw it up. We've had people who didn't check in previously, and they got really upset with us, but the rules were written. You didn't read them. Your fault. Sorry about that, guys. So please do it. And definitely be ready for your matches because nobody likes waiting around. And did I mention there's a prize pool? 18 times 5, guys. That's a pretty decent prize pool. So enough of this. On with the match. Thanks for sitting through this, guys. You guys are amazing. Welcome back to the video, guys. Thank you so much. It's another Supreme Commander 2 cast, and I must thank you all for joining me. So I'm going to pause this real quick. I want to remind you to join the Supreme Commander 2 tournament held by the OSS clan, which I am a part of. Click the link down below or in the description down below to get involved. And I want to say thank you so much to my past Patreons. We got Regan, Hope, and Unknown Desire, who have support this channel in the past. So thank you guys so much. And my current Patreons, I'm going to say thank you so much to Dark Jello, Alpha Hex, and Wolf Bob. You guys are amazing. And thank you. That's all I have to say. So if you guys want to be a Patreon and get a shout out like this and even get a free cast, click the link down below and donate. And I want to remind everybody, those who complain about me not casting your replays, if a patron sends me a replay, the replay is going to probably get looked at before yours. So I just want to let you know that it's kind of a thing. But I will look at yours eventually, but patrons get first dibs. So now that that's out of the way, I want to remind you guys that my band has a new video out. Click the link down below. Check it out. It's a Christmas song. You're probably hearing it right, a little bit of it right now, but to hear the full thing, click the link down below. Leave me a comment if you want one free cast. You don't have to join my Patreon or give me money in any way, shape, or form for a free cast in that route. So, sorry for all of the announcements, but there's so much going on right now. So anyhow, guys, I'm hitting that play button, and we're going to it. So the map is Fields of Isis. It's an iconic map, and let's see who the players are. We got rainbows and unicorns spawning in as the blue Cybran commander, dropping down some eco. And her engineers are not being lazy, so that I like. And then we got Rainbows and Rats spawning in as the teal Aeon Commander. And I do believe Rainbows and Rats is Vanady. So he is doing a double Aeon air opener. Daddy likey. So let's see who the... So Team 1 is over on this side. Maybe you could see my cursor with Open Broadcaster. Shadow Play didn't show the cursor, but Open Broadcaster did. And here's Team 2 over here where my cursor is going on. I think Open Broadcaster will show this, but I'm going to show you who are Team 2 anyway. So we got Rainbows and Foxes spawning in as the white Aeon Commander, dropping down a double air factory after some eco. I think he got that first air factory before he got both mass. Well, he definitely did because we're seeing it right now. So doi. And then we got Munjin-Ra, aka Sh3dow, spawning in as the green Aeon Commander, dropping down a triple research station opener. And then we got Vanady, who is scouting, sees all the things. You better get with it, Munjin-Ra. I'm just playing, of course. I'll be calling him Sh3dow for now on. And then we got, yeah, that scout's not gonna last very long there. Watermelon. Yeah, it's donezo. Someone hit that speed up button because we're not going to be sitting here all day to watch a single game now, are we? Unless you really, really want to. You could slow it down on YouTube yourself. I don't recommend that because you got things to do. I got things to do. So we got a non-lazy engineer, and I like this. The air player is getting the extra mass extractor. That is the way to go. Both teams are doing it. That's pretty smart. And uh-oh, we're getting a scout. And it looks like the scout has seen what Rainbows and Unicorns is doing. But we all know what a Cybern's going to do anyway. Cybern is going to drop down a bunch of, what would you call those, research stations and get to the front. Doi. And then we got Sh3dow dropping down a triple land factory opener. Not an opener, but a triple land factory right there in the center. Would probably be good right here to deny these mass extractors, but, you know, I think he thinks that, well, he should see that. There's a radar right there. He should be able to put right there and go for it. I don't know why he's building back there. Maybe he thinks he didn't get there in time, but definitely build up front so you could deny these mass extractors. That puts your team up 2 mass extractors without doing anything but building. He's putting 1 down here. Maybe he wants to get some MMLs to support. I don't think MMLs could fire over that. Maybe. I'm not completely sure. But I'm going to speed this bad boy up just a little bit more. Vanady is pushing it. He really, really wants to force an air engagement. But maybe he's just trying to psych his opponent out. I think that might be it. And we got Rainbows and Unicorns with the land gantry. We're going to see some megaliths. Most definitely, I'm thinking that is what is coming out of that bad boy. And we got chrome and weapon range on these units here. So these are fairly tanky units. There's not very many of them. At 5 minutes in the game, this is not a fantastic army, but this is definitely what I was talking about, guys. You definitely want to build up here, and this mass extractor is gone. Dunzo, dead, free kill. 3 volleys it takes, though. Ugh. But that's okay. And that 4th volley gets wasted, unfortunately, for Sh3dow, but that's the name of the game. So we're going to have a few more volleys because this is a bit more of a powerful mass extractor. It's been there a little bit longer. So will that go down? I'm just going to see. Maybe it'll be another volley. Oh, yeah, 1 more volley. See, guys, I told you. Maybe that engineer could save it, but nope. Boom! 2 mass extractors down for just building right there. You see that? I just want to remind new players that. And Sh3dow, come on. Tell your commander to do the commander trick. Go back and forth, man. Oh, he's trying to build another... oh, never mind. He's building a land factory. So silly me. So let's see how the air... Let's slow it down just a tad bit. See how the air players are doing. We got 4 air factories for Vanady, and we got 4 air factories for Watermelon. And I think, is Watermelon doing the commander trick? Please tell me you are. Well, he's at least having the commander help, and that's the way to do that, guys. So we got a bunch of land factories. We got 5 land factories there for Sh3dow. Sh3dow is definitely gonna try to. He definitely got teleport. I mean, there's no doubt about that. A couple of AA units definitely. I don't agree with that. It would probably do better with Sh3dow. Alvax made fun of me for that I call all MMLs Sh3dows, and yeah, I make mistakes. It's all good. But yeah, Sh3dows are a good thing to have in your army. They do relatively high damage in comparison to tanks, and they could hit things from far away. Who doesn't like that? So yeah, this is an Aeon. These Sh3dows, the AA units are just gonna tickle the air units, but maybe they'll help soften up Watermelon's air force. I don't know. What do I know? I'm not as good as these guys, but they'll definitely maybe do a little bit. I see them doing. Yeah, they're doing some work. So maybe those Sh3dows weren't a bad choice, but Vanady is losing his base 100%, but Vanady is winning the air fight. Why is Vanady winning the air fight so well? Now, let me take a look. We got chrome shields, but do they got holo redirecting flares? I do not know. So, yeah, I wouldn't know. But that's a good split. You see how those units are spread apart? That's just, I think that's funny about the Aeon. Like, that small amount of units could easily take out a megalith. Look at that. That's crazy. Those are 2 megaliths down for such a small army. But they have chrome shield, so that's that. And these units should just be moving. Continue to move them. Try to take out that mass extractor at least. But I think Sh3dow has decided that they're done. They're dead. They're probably most definitely gone. But Sh3dow's definitely gonna need some AA in the force. But Rainbows and Unicorns has built an OP bomb bouncer. Well, I like to call it OP bomb bouncer. It's not really that overpowered. Sh3dow's a genius. Oh, just leave him there to deny that delicious, yummy, yummy mass. That mass, yo. That engineer was. That is gonna slow down the reconstruction of this base quickly. Now that is what I wanted to see. That was a really good move there by Sh3dow. If he did that on purpose, I applaud you, sir. That denied an engineer from free mass and rebuilding. That was really cool. Good job. Good job. Definitely. See, again, despite the efforts to keep this alive, these 2 mass extractors are gone. See, that just causes micro that your opponents need. So if adapters are sitting here, yeah, they'll help, but they won't stop it. Now, here's a little air fight over here. Who will win this? Is there any anti-air here for Watermelon? Oh, who's winning? I want to know who's winning. I can't tell. But it looks like Vanity's a little bit ahead here, but Watermelon has defender's advantage. No, Vanity's definitely winning this match. That's it. Ugh, that's a bummer. Yeah, definitely just riggedy wrecked them. Now these are free kills here for Vanady. Now instead of going down this way as Sh3dow, probably should try going up here and try to attack the main base here with some Sh3dows. Attack them with some MMLs, put them right there, and they'll do their job. And it'll cause your opponent to have to micro a whole megalith out there. And you could just teleport right out. That's what I would have done. Uh-oh. Now we have a problem. We have some long-range artillery. Like I said, guys, in the past, I like to have 3. Hold fire until there's 3 and your opponents will be like, uh-oh, we're dead. But, maybe Rainbows and Unicorns wants to get that damage off immediately. And like I said, Rainbows and Unicorns is is better than me, a really, really good player, and she knows best, and she knows this game because she's playing it right now. So 2 still do a decent amount of damage. 3 really, really do it. Now look at all these Sh3dows, these AA units. They just tickle the air units. They're not killing very many. Do you see a whole lot of downed aircraft here? You see a couple. You don't see a whole lot. But if those were adapters, now that would have been a terrible choice. Now look at this, guys. Sh3dow has sent some guys in, took out a gantry. Nicely done there. And Vanady has free reign to do some damage. And it looks like Sh3dow himself is being targeted by the... Uh-oh, Sh3dow better hope he doesn't... Oof. Now, where'd that army go that was over here? I guess I got teleported... Oh, yeah, I got teleported into a bomb bouncer. And that's why I say bomb... OP... Uh-oh. Looks like Watermelon Control Cade. I wish Watermelon held on because maybe Sh3dow was able to do something. And Sh3dow gives up himself. So, guys, thank you so much, Sh3dow, for sending me this replay. So please, guys, in the future, be patient with the replays that I do. I always... here's my criteria. Interesting match. If it's like a one-sided match, I'm probably... It probably won't be cast over matches that have really good back and forth. And then they are the patrons. If a patron sends me a replay, it'll probably be looked at before yours. Doesn't mean it'll be cast. It'll just have priority. And that's the way it goes. Sorry, guys, if you don't like that, but that is pretty much my policy. So you send your replays. Make sure it is interesting. Like, oftentimes I get maybe 2-3 maps from people. The most popular maps are, of course, Open Palms, and then Fields of Isis, and then finally, oh my goodness, what is that 3v3? Van Horn Core. So those are the most popular maps that I see all the time. So guys, I'm jonesing for some Coalition Shipyard, some Way Station Zeta for 1v1s or even 2v2s on that one. Guys, send me some interesting replays, not just the same old, same old. And of course, avoid water when possible because water maps are imbalanced in this game. So those are my criterias. Interesting. Well, there's 3 criteria. Interesting, great back and forth. Like this one had a really great back and forth where Sh3dow gotten back and destroyed all of Vanady's base. That made for some good viewing, a good match to watch. And then patrons. If you're a patron of this channel. And then finally, map choice. If the maps are different and the replay is reasonably interesting, it will probably get looked at before other things. Please tell me the map if you want to use that at your advantage. So guys, thank you so much for sending the replay, Sh3dow, and thank you so much for being, what would you call that? Being patient, because I know you've waited so long for a replay to be cast. Anyhow, thank you so much for that. So anyhow, guys, I want to remind you to join the OSS tournament, the Serpents Open to Winter 2019. Get involved, click the link down below and join, and be sure to choose your faction. Do that by the December 18th, 2019. And also support me by commenting my band's latest music video. That would be amazing. Click the link down below to do that. So anyway, guys, I'm going to end this replay. Like this video, subscribe to my channel, favorite it because that helps me out, and send your good replays to steelspeaks@gmail.com, just like Vanady did. And guys, comment this video, say something nice. Say something nice about the players, say something nice about the map choice, say something nice about something because everyone likes to, or even say something that causes discussion, but be polite because nobody likes a jerk. So where was I in all this? Yeah. And if you want to support this channel with Patreon, you could buy some of my Patreon, buy some of my band's music, or even comment my band's music video. That'd mean the world to me. I'd appreciate it. So where am I at in all this? Yeah, I think I'm going to end this. Share with your friends, family, and foes because they need something interesting to watch as well. And as always, everyone, GG.